Welcome guys to a brand new video on Black Clover Mobile, and guys, I am not lying. Please do not be me. Do not make this mistake. This is a silly mistake. I made a video going over how I just basically ruined my account because I don't have resources to get Julius. I can't guarantee getting Julius, and if you guys are free to play, you should already know why that's a terrible decision. Julius is an amazing character that you absolutely want to get. Noelle is a character that's also amazing, but you can get free to play. You don't actually need to summon. So as a smart free to play player, you should already know what to do. Not to summon for Noelle, or do free multis, try and get one copy from her there instead of trying to wait a couple of days to get her from the Gateway of Reunion. But do you know what I did? I made a bunch of videos going over how to prepare for Noelle and Julius, how to guarantee yourself maxing both of those characters out as a free to play player. I made a bunch of videos advising you guys to do all of this stuff. But do you know what I did? I went ahead and disregard everything I said. Now, this is a thing where a lot of YouTubers will tell you guys what to do, but at the same time do the opposite of what they tell you to do. Now, it doesn't mean my reasoning was bad. It just means that you guys should just do as I say, but not as I do. So anything you see me do on this account, if I tell you guys not to do it, trust me, don't do it. But if I give you an advice on stuff that you should be doing, but you see me do the opposite, just ignore me and not ignore my advice. Ignore what I do on my account, because honestly, I am just having fun in this game, just blasting all my resources, which is silly because I know for a fact if I don't get Julius, I have basically screwed myself. I need to get Julius. As a free-to-play player, listen to what I'm saying. You need to get Julius. I've seen a lot of free-to-play players making the same silly mistake I am doing. Do not go balls deep on the Season 2 banner, guys. Do not do this. You guys are absolutely gonna cripple your accounts by doing that. I went ahead and did 200 summons on this banner when I did not need to. I got Noelle with my first 2 multis. I got Noelle, I got Radius, I got a bunch of good characters with my first summoning session with 40 summons. It was absolutely insane. Do you know what I did? I got greedy. I got absolutely greedy. Now, I'm not going to say my summoning session was bad, because no, it was actually pretty good. Go ahead and check out that video. It's actually pretty insane. Now, I'm not going to say it's a top tier, account or top tier summons that happen, but I was able to get literally all 3 of these characters within the first, not even 200 summons. I had to do like 140 summons and I got all 3 of them. So technically I could have stopped, but you know what I said? I was like, you know what? It's time to go balls deep. Let's try and get multiple copies of Noelle. Now, I actually made a video going over how to max out Noelle and how to max out Julius. Instead of you can do that besides even summoning for Noelle. You don't even have to summon for Noelle to actually max her out. Now, Julius is the main character you want to be summoning for. And Noelle, you can forget her for now. Just go ahead and get her from the Gateway Reunion. Now, Charmy is gonna be a great character as well. But listen, if you're a free-to-play player, even if you get all 3 of these characters, how are you guys gonna build them? Because resources in this game is absolutely terrible, like terrible in terms of farming resources. I literally have so many characters that I can't build them. Now, I made a video as well going over how to prepare for Julius in terms of saving resources or stacking your resources right now, so that when he comes out, you can build him up on day 1. I said the same thing about Noelle. Essentially, I did that correctly. I prepared resources for Noelle, so I was able to actually not max her out, but upgrade her in day 1, get her to a very high level that many people can't, many free-to-play players can't do, because I was prepared. Now, when it comes to Julius, I am not prepared. I have no resources to summon. I have no resources to build him. I have no resources to upgrade his skills or talents or give him gears. I have nothing for him. I have nothing. So yes, right now I have crippled my account. Now, I think getting many characters is great. Like, look at my account. I got a lot of really strong SSR characters, but I can't build them. Ghost is a fantastic buffer, but you know what? I can't build them until, I don't know, 5 months down the line, 3 months down the line, depending on how resources become better in this game. Because right now we do have an issue with resources. There's too many characters you need to build, too many stuff that you need to do. But honestly, the resource grind is way too long. You can't even, when you summon for a character, you can't even build them up until like 5 days. And then by that time, you're probably like, oh my days, I summoned, I got lucky with this character, but I can't even use them. That just sucks. So that's my main issue with the game. But honestly, if you guys are thinking of one of the worst mistakes you could ever make on your account, that is not summoning for Julius. That is, if you miss out on Julius, you guys are bad. Like, you guys are basically like, you done an oopsie, because I've seen a lot of people in my comments saying, yeah, as a free-to-play player, they went 200 summons in, 300 summons and whatnot. Guys, you didn't need to do that. I don't know what you guys are doing. You literally didn't have to do that at all. Now, assuming you got all 3 of these swimsuit characters, what next, guys? What next? Obviously, you're gonna focus on Noelle, but right now, actually, now that I have Noelle, it's put me in a really tough situation, because now I have to build a couple of other characters that I wasn't building before. I have basically stagnated my account in terms of progression. So instead, initially my main 4 characters was Mars, Ayami, Lotus, and then SR Charmy. Now, because I went ahead and summoned for a lot of characters, I obviously want to use them. So instead of using resources to upgrade my Yami or to improve my Yami's power, I decided to spread that resources out to build Noelle. I used that resources to spread it out and build Raya. I used that resources to build Lit. I used that resources to build Charlotte. Now, obviously, I'm taking it passively with Mimosa, and all the other characters. But yeah, I'm not lying. I'm using resources to upgrade this character. When I say resources, I mean stamina. I am using stamina to upgrade all of these characters because I need them. I need them, and I'm not gonna say it's bad that I have a lot of really top tier characters that I need to build. It isn't bad, it's just the game does not help you guys out in terms of that. So I think right now I've screwed myself in terms of progression, because right now my power level has not increased for 5 days. My power level has stayed the same. So if I go over to challenge, this is one way to show you guys. So my power level has remained the same for a very long time. Now imagine I focused all on the same 4 characters for a very long time, like just focused on them, like neglect the new characters I summoned. I would have been able to reach at least 200k in power, and that would be very good, because then I would be able to dispatch. And instead of that, now I'm just building newer characters or characters to help out my Noelle. So right now, instead of me focusing on my Lotus to improve him even better, or my Mars, or my Charmy, well, I'm gonna have to drop this SR Charmy for a bit and try and build the SSR one, because I want SSR characters. I am very greedy, guys. If you're a free-to-play player and you're greedy at the same time, you guys are gonna screw yourself. So don't be me. Like, listen to what I say, but don't do what I do. Honestly, like, this account is everything that free-to-play players shouldn't do. Don't skimp out on your progression. Don't skimp out on increasing your main 4 characters. Now, Noelle definitely needs to be built, because she just absolutely helps. The AoE damage, the shield she provides, she is a must build. Even if you want to build your main 4 characters, doesn't matter. But with me, I just didn't only do that. I focus on so many other characters that I don't recommend you guys to do right now. Just focus on your main 4, progress, and that is it. So do not make this mistake, guys. I am being dead ass. I do not regret my decision, but I will say a lot of free-to-play players probably will regret on their decision to do this. So yeah, even though I'm saying it's a mistake, I do not regret this. Now, I will regret it if I do use all my summons and I don't get Julius. Like, I just want 1 copy of him, straight up. All I want is 1 copy. I do want to max him out, but I know I can essentially do that as a free-to-play player by not summoning, because there is the, let's go over to here. There is this. So you can get this every single time you complete this mission. So technically I can guarantee myself maxing out Julius, but it's just going to take a while. But what I need to do is at least get 1 copy. So this might be the end of me being free to play. I say I'm free to play, but I've actually spent $1 in the game. The reason why I did that was just so I can save this account to make sure it's easier, just in case this account does get lost, because I do have like so many accounts that I might accidentally delete this by accident. So I'm hoping I don't do that. So having 1 like purchase actually helps. But I haven't spent any more. Now I might need to spend a little bit just to guarantee myself getting Julius. And as a free-to-play player, you don't even need to summon. You don't even need to spend. Sorry, you don't need to spend any money right now. Literally, the game does not. Well, the battle pass is very good. I think it's the most cost-effective pack in this game. Also, they actually do give really good packs in this game. That if I was a whale, I would absolutely love this game, because look at this pack that you can buy, the seasonal update pack. This one that gives you 100 Bontic summons for only 66. That is actually very good. If you compare that to like Nikkei, Genshin Impact, this is very good value, guys. Like, all of these packs are very good value for whales. So honestly, if I wanted to like become a whale, this would be the game that actually will be my #1 pick to be a whale in. But I don't want to do that. I have recently become a changed man. I don't want to spend in games. I don't want to be forced to spend. I don't want to, I feel like if I can get by without spending, I want to do that. And even if I want to spend, I only want to spend £5 minimum a month. If I have to spend more than that, then I get annoyed. Or if I do spend, more than that, then I do get annoyed. Now, the game doesn't force you unless it's a pay to win game. This game does not force you to spend. So essentially, if you guys want to remain free to play and just enjoy your account and enjoy the game, just be very, very resourceful, guys. Be very, very picky on what you're building. Be very, very picky on who you're summoning for. But at the same time, if you guys love a character, and even though people are telling you not to summon for that character, forget them. Just summon for that character you love. Like, honestly, I don't think I even need to make a video telling you guys to summon for the characters you love, because it's a game. Enjoy the game. Those characters are going to make you enjoy the game, then absolutely summon. Now, like I said, I do not regret summoning for Noelle. I'm saying that now. But if I do not get Julius, you will see me make a video saying I regret every single decision I have made in this game. So there we go. Now the funny thing is, even if I get Julius, like I mentioned, I won't be able to build him. So he's just going to be sitting in my box collecting ducks, because right now I am just focused on making sure I can get my radius up. That is my main focus. My Noelle, I'm going to leave her at where she is right now. I'm not going to invest in her anymore. I think that's all I could do right now, except the skills. I think I could get the skills to level 5 and then I will stop. But radius will be my next focus. I know I should, save resources for Julius and whatnot, which I recommend you guys to do. Especially if you guys have built up your Noelle, the next character you should be saving all your resources for is for Julius, because he's going to be coming out very, very soon. I believe, I want to say when this 2 banner goes away, I want to say is when he's going to come up. But we're not too sure on that, because they said 24th. Today is the 20. Okay, yeah, today is the 20th, and so many announcements that says New Year's Eve. Oh no, not New Year's, sorry. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So expect him to come very, very soon, guys. And you need to get resources to, level him up. Now the thing is, many free-to-play players are currently in the same situation, though, in terms of not being able to even build the characters they love or the characters they pulled. So in PvP, the meta is still the old blue team. So right now, Noelle isn't performing that strong against like full teams with blue characters, because obviously she's a red typing. She's in a disadvantage because of that, but she still performs well, especially with the shield that she has. Let me take a look at my arena ranking right now, because I haven't really done arena since. Yeah, my rank keeps going down. I'm just going to wait for a reset to happen so that I can push even more, because I absolutely want to get some of the gems that or the black crystals, sorry, that I'm missing over here. So I need to get there, and then I need to push all the way to the upper limits to get all of this as well. This is going to be very, very important for my progression. Anyways, very, very important video. Tell me down in the comment section if you guys agree or disagree. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.